Welcome back, everybody, to the Figure Kit Garage. Fellow resin heads and kit builders, Brent Krug back with another out-of-the-box review. The kit that you see on the table is another collaboration of Gillvert, the king of models, Mike Calvert of Typhon Studio, and Paul Gill of Gillman Productions, and sculpted by Mark Van Tine. This is the Mummy from the 1987 cult classic, The Monster Squad. This is a 1/4 scale bust in 9 pieces that retails for is 104 Great British Pounds to Mike Calvert and $17 in shipping to Paul Gill. Altogether, I paid $156.56 for this kit. It shipped out on Monday and arrived yesterday, so I got to hand it to Paul Gill once again for his ludicrous speed shipping, as it were, through the U.S. Postal Service. Can't ask for more than that. This piece is the beginning of a line based on the characters from the film. For those of you who have seen the film, you know these characters quite well. For those of you who haven't, what are you waiting for? Look it up and find it. It is well worth it. It's not a scary movie. It's not really a suspenseful movie. It's more of a comedy. Taking 4 of the most well-known Universal monsters, Dracula, the Gill-Man, the Mummy, and the Wolfman, teaming them up together to take over the world, but they run into a group of teenagers along with Frankenstein's monster to put a stop to him once and for all. This character was played by Michael Reed McKay in the film, who also played the victim of Sloth in the film Seven, and also the character of Jason Stryker in the film X2 X-Men United. This is an amazing piece depicting this character, and I'm going to start off with the base. And Mark did an amazing job getting, Egyptian hieroglyphics sculpted in the column. Loose bandages flowing all over the place like he's coming unraveled. A little detail in the sand around all the ruins. Just an amazing sculpt by Mark all the way around, and Mark has been getting better and better. He's been damn good, but this is, I think this is one of his best. It's got a lot of beautiful detail in it. And of course, Mark's artwork that accompanies it right on the bottom. Signed by Mark. Always cool to have. Thank you very much. Take a look at the right and left hands of this sculpt, and Mark did an amazing job getting the emaciated look of this mummy. Since the production had problems with Universal Pictures, who rejected doing the film, they had to go their own way with the looks of the individual monsters. Most notably, in the one that I think a lot of people have seen more than anything else over the years, is the Gill-Man. One of the first model kits sculpted by Steve Wang was of that character. So the mummy he's had a few kits over the years, but the Monster Squad mummy's never been well represented. And all the detail in the bandages that Mark captured, beautifully done. Seam line work. A lot of the cleanup already done by Paul. May have to re-etch a few of the lines into the bandages, but not that big of a deal. Paul's castings, as always, are excellent, and he does them all by hand, so you can't ask for more than that. Left hand, loose bandages, and the emaciated veins in the skin. You can see the knuckles poking through. A few seam lines around the fingertips, but nothing to really scream at anybody about. That'll be easy cleanup. This bust looks so cool overall. And then the star of the show, the mummy himself. Mark really translated how he looked on film and all the prosthetic work that was done. It just really looks amazing. Lip all torn up, teeth exposed, one eye missing. Definitely a far cry from the Boris Karloff mummy, to say the least. Beautiful bandage detail all around. And it's about time somebody did a line of busts based on these characters. I think we've earned them over the years. So big shout out to Mike Calvert and Paul Gill, and again Mark Van Tine for his sculpting. And the other 5 pieces to this kit are the bandages that will be hanging off of him that I will have to add after painting. Add some nice detail to it. I've looked it up online. I've seen images of the character as he appeared in the film, and I kind of got an idea of where these bandages are going to go. Overall, this bust is 9.5 inches tall at 1/4 scale, so it's not a shelf hog. And as you saw with the bottom of the base, it's not that big of a footprint, so it's not going to take up a whole lot of room. Plug that right arm in like so. Don't fall out. Damn mummies keep wanting to fall apart. I know, bad joke. And there we have the Mummy from the Monster Squad. Amazing overall piece. First in this line. Can't wait to see what's done with the Gillman and the Wolfman, to say the least. 2 of the more unique creations in the film. Definitely did not look like their Universal counterparts. They were completely original takes, as was this Mummy. I'll leave contact information for Paul Gill in the comments section down below. If you're interested in this bust, after seeing this video, get a hold of Paul and see where he's at on shipping these out. As well, I want to thank everybody who subscribed recently. We finally crossed the 600 barrier. Earlier today we hit 602. I want to thank everybody who's made that possible. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys keep the Figure Kit Garage going. On that note, please check out the 3D Prints and Garage Kits Facebook group, started by Jamie Sy last week. Anything horror or sci-fi or fantasy based in the realm of 3D printed kits and figure kits, everybody's welcome. Show your work. Get involved. Let's keep this community going. Just as well, check out Monster Model Review on YouTube. Links will be down below. Model Club TV, Jason Walker and Scott Johansson. Always a good watch. Great guests, giveaways, news and reviews, everything under the sun. Well worth a watch. Also, Just Paint It with Jerry Frey's YouTube channel. Link for that will also be down below. So for this review of the Mummy from the Monster Squad, a Gillvert Models production, sculpted by Mark Van Tine, this has been the Figure Kit Garage. Everybody stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Build a kit.